Author of Steve Jobs and various biographies, is busy with a supposedly definitive biography on Elon. Isaacson asks me daily on Elon's life. Without me, Isaacson is lost. It was a confusing response on a number of levels. First, Elon Musk has repeatedly said that he has been misrepresented in the media and by his ex-wife May in her book. Now, given the opportunity to correct these perceived slights on his character, he does not take it. In my response to Errol, I explained that it was for precisely this reason that I reached out to him, to get the story from his perspective. I know nothing about the supposed Walter Isaacson biography, and Jonathan Ball Publishers did not regard the Raising Elon articles Errol says he proposed to them as publishable in book form. I also explained that much like any biography of great men long dead, a personal relationship with the individual is not a prerequisite for a biography, and proper research on the subject. Errol never responded. For my research, I went to the world that Musk inhabits, the digital space. Sifting fact from fiction was an exhaustive process, and so much of what has been written about Musk is simply perpetuated through an ongoing news cycle that just builds on the current narrative. It is for this reason, and others, that I did not read Ashley Vance's 2015 biography, Elon Musk, Tesla, SpaceX, and the Quest for a Fantastic Future. I was determined to go into this without any preconceived ideas about Musk, and rather to form my own opinions through my research on the man. Where necessary, I spoke to people around him, especially those who knew him and his family in their early days in Pretoria. The world of Elon Musk is quite a journey, and it's a journey that began in Pretoria, where a young boy, full of ideas, first opened up a science fiction comic book and immediately saw our future. Part 1. A Strange Child. Under a bright blue South African sky, a 5-year-old Elon Musk stands on the brown slate stoep veranda with his younger sister Tosca and brother Kimball. From beneath a neatly cut crop of light brown hair, his broad smile pushes his cheeks up, and his eyes are almost closed. It is the smile of a young boy seemingly in his element. A young boy wearing a yellow jersey, dirtied by a game of cowboys and Indians, or cops and robbers by the look of the plastic pistol in his right hand. The year is 1976, a year when most white South African children still played outside, with the directive from their parents to come home when the streetlights went on, and driven by whatever their imaginations could dream up. Television had only just arrived in South Africa, and in January of that year, the South African Broadcasting Corporation officially opened its television service nationwide to those who could afford this new technology. For a child, one of the only offerings was a weekly Afrikaans show called Haas das de Nuuskas, in which a range of puppet animals, led by the rabbit Haas, would read the news about Diereland, Animal Land. Haas was voiced by the inimitable Rian Kruiwagen, for decades the country's most trusted television newscaster. For a youngster like Elon Musk, it was a sheltered world, a world of big gardens in quiet suburbs, and a rabbit on the television who read the news. But he didn't read the real news. While Musk and his siblings were running around in their garden with toy guns, black children were being shot at with real guns in the Soweto student uprising of June 1976. The frustration of black learners, angered by the government's provision of second-rate education and by having to learn in Afrikaans, boiled over, and they streamed out of their classes into the dusty streets of Soweto on a winter Wednesday morning. By 9 a.m., as many as 10,000 students